Let's get back into Tomb Raider. You had a slight little issue. What was that?
The tomb must be in the lower levels. The elevator is jammed. I'm on the right track. Just need to figure out a way to drop the elevator with all force.
Command to operative.
Texas, it's fucking warm in there. Alright, we're gonna upgrade our shotgun.
Okay, just one more to go. That's where I need to go. I think that did the trick.
That's gonna be an instant death, so we're not gonna do that.
Hello? Hey! Anyone there? Man, fuck this place. What the hell am I even doing here?
These figures. Warriors. They're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her. And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku. Why? It's beautiful. It's still sharp.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life. Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and will not stop while her soul is tied to this earth. My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
Soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms. To stop the storms, we need to destroy the body in the ritual chamber. How the hell am I going to convince the others?
She's in the old tomb.
Shit! I've got to get out of here.
Well,
under attack! We need help! Damn it! No! I've got to get back there. Reyes, you're hurt. Here.
Thanks. Seriously, I thought that was it for me.
There's no sign of them.
What happened?
During the attack, Whitman took Sam and they disappeared.
He's taken her back to Matthias.
We should have listened. I should have listened.
So what's the next move?
The boat's fixed now. We should get help.
I bet they thought that too.
Look, you were right about Whitman,
You've
but...
seen the storms. They target any craft that comes near. There were scientists here during World War II, and they believed the storms were controlled by something in a ritual chamber near the monastery. Look, I don't have all the answers, but Sam being taken, I know it's linked. And if we try to leave here without understanding why, then we'll all die. Just like the pilots. Just like Roth.
Look. Whatever's happening here, Lara deserves a shot.
We can't go back to their stronghold. It'd be suicide.
They won't take her there. They'll take her to the ritual chamber. We can use this inlet to get closer. Look, I know you want to get home to your daughter. Believe me, I do, but the fight's not over yet. I'm not asking you to believe, Reyes. I'm asking you to trust.
Okay. Let's get this thing in the water. Whenever you're ready to go, come aboard.
I'm actually gonna look around for loot, level up. Well, actually.
For a reason. This big, expensive ship and all its people are heading into uncharted, dangerous waters based on her theories. Lara needs to understand the weight of that responsibility. I know it was your call, but sometimes I think you forget that she isn't actually your daughter. No one else could get away with steering the Endurance into the Dragon's Triangle without at least some hard evidence. So you tell me, what convinced you? She's smart, I'll give her that. And I admit the expedition has potential. But big ideas and grand plans will only get us so far. You know as well as I do, nothing like this ever goes according to plan. Lara's green. If the shit hits the fan and she screws up, someone's gonna get hurt. Maybe it'll all play out fine. But until we're sailing home safe and sound with a pile of riches, I'm not giving that girl any slack.
I feel something in this place. Something I haven't felt since I was a child. When my father would go insane with rage, I would hide with my brother, and he would tell me the tale of Pania of the Reef. I remember feeling the ocean calling to me. I wanted to escape, to give myself to the silent sea. And now, as I look at the reefs surrounding this beach, I feel that urge again. I see Pania's green seaweed hair woven among the wreckage. I feel her tears in the spray of the waves lashing upon the rocks. Lara is right. This island is cursed. There's a rage here that will never let us go. If the worst happens and I'm the last one standing, I will let Pania take me. I will swim away and join my brother in the waves.
Damn. Like I'm not gonna get everything right now. I'm gonna go ahead.
We can cast off any time. Get on the boat with me.
Lara, what do you expect to find in there?
Do you really want to know?
No, but you should tell me anyway.
There's the soul of an ancient Sun Queen trapped in a dead body. Her rage is what's causing these storms. If we destroy the body, the storms will stop.
Right? And why does Matthias want Sam?
I don't know. And that's what's scaring me the most. Look, I know this is a crazy plan.
Yeah, it is. But right now, crazy is all we got. So let's do this.
Let's go.
No. I'll need you and Reyes to guard the main entrance while I go in after Sam.
You're going in there alone?
More people means more danger of being spotted. I need you here taking out as many of those bastards as you can. It won't just be the Solari either. There'll be others. Samurai, the Queen's Storm Guard. Look, anything that's not me or Sam, shoot it.
My little bird. This isn't goodbye. I'm not gonna say goodbye.
We got your back, Lara.
Guard the monastery. They wait only to be introduced to their new queen by the one who brought her back to us.
Of course. I haven't encountered these archaic tribes before. Let's get some words, James.
What is he doing?
My name is Dr. James Whitman. I come to you in peace. I bring you your new queen.
Oh
no. Your queen. What is it, Japanese? Your Joe.
alive after all this time?
That's it. This means.
The prayer I found on that general talked about a soul in a decaying body being the cause of the storms. I know he must be talking about the last Sun Queen, but I don't understand what him and her has to do with this. She was the first queen. Somehow Matthias thinks Sam's connected, and that can't be good. Damn you women, you'll do anything for a story. I know the answer is inside that ritual chamber, but getting to it won't be easy. The Stormguard are devoted to guarding it. I know I have to do this, but I'm so scared of what I'm going to find in there.
Oh. Holy Jiminy Cricket. Holy moly. That one was a fat one. I had to quadruple it. Jiminy Scott Cricket. Accidentally hit unpause. Know they could do that, but low-key that makes really don't have to be a genius to figure these puzzles out.
chooses her successor. Chosen priestess enters the monastery, and she's given your power and becomes the new queen. Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power, it's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you, Himiko. First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her.
Yeah, bro.
A vessel for the Queen's soul. I've got to stop this madness.
And I'm looting this bitch. They're not letting me right now. You know? If there was a tomb full of gold.
I had no choice now but to meet my fate. Tonight, I climb the stairs to the Chamber of the Sun, but I will never submit to the ritual. I will not emerge queen. None will ever believe what I now know to be the truth. A twisted evil beyond imagining lives within the Sun Queen. An evil that hungers for more than just the land and seas of Yamatai. This madness cannot continue. So I go to the chamber, armed with the stolen dagger of her Stormguard general. By the time he realizes what I have done, it will be too late. For the sake of Yamatai and all the priestesses that would follow me, I must die.
Well, thank her. Just for a little while, I don't think people were over here. Sacrifice. Alright. I mean, we're definitely going to beat the game in this video, but I might pause real quick and do a quick grind of the map. Get as much done as possible. What is Ghost Hunter? Ooh, we're back. You know, watch this. I mean, you don't know how good this feels.
Satsuma porcelain vase. Probably early Edo period.
Well, look at this. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Like I said I would, I went back and I got all of the documents. All of the challenge. Oh, you know, I don't know where to get that taco. It's probably because I was skipping campfires, or it's gonna be the last one. I low-key think it's just gonna be the last one, so that's why we don't have it. But everything else should be 100%. Shouldn't have one area in this map that isn't 100%. It took a pretty big amount of time. Not that much, but for this game, it took a you know, I had thought I had grabbed pretty much everything, but I had missed so much that it just took like at least a solid day. But you know, we're here, we're at this campfire, we know what this means. I can't wait to do this. I low-key just finished grinding. That was the last piece of loot I had to grab. Yeah, I mean, this was I got the bow. Alright, it's so soon.
Those bastards are heading your way. We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Ray. Get to the boat. If I'm not back...
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
be reborn! Born and awaken!
It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
There's Lara! She's got Sam! She did it.
I think she's going to be okay.
What happened up there?
It's over. We can go now.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
I've been so blind, so naive. For years, I resented my father, doubted him like the rest. But he was right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers. I must understand.
All right, that was Tomb Raider 1. I think this is just gonna score.
You should make him
not as a first.
Anything? Don't really know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I guess I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
I'm not going home.
Tomb Raider. It was just as good as I remember, low-key. I think the games hold up. Well, I'd say the games. I'm getting ahead of myself, but low-key, this was my least favorite Tomb Raider out of the trilogy. You know, just Rise and Shadow do what this game does so much better that, you know, I didn't really find myself coming back to this one, which is a shame. I mean, this is the game that started it. I mean, the gameplay is fun, the story is pretty good, the graphics are pretty good, like they still hold up, which I think is pretty crazy. A 100% complete game. Low-key, one of the reasons why I didn't have so much ammo is because I had to go back to the I think this area had enemies. Yeah, Shantytown had so many. I was surprised. And I low-key was traveling from here to here, and then I would go from here to here like several times, and they would respawn. It's fucking insane. Yeah, I'm gonna let some of the stories play and get my own opinion, because I actually learned a lot. And my hate for Dr. Whitman is confirmed, because let's pull that bitch up. Let's see.
Well, it had to be done. Lara left me no choice. If I thought she could play the game, I might have let her in on my plan, but she doesn't have the grit for this business. She isn't ruthless enough, and this discovery has to be mine. I've crossed the line. It won't look good, so as unfortunate as it may be, she can't make it off this island. None of them can. And whatever happens with Sam, it just makes this whole story all the more newsworthy. I don't think Matthias or his Solari can be reasoned with, so I'll
think he was
need to slip away as soon as this ritual is
completed. They were just
completed.
gonna let him go? Like,
I'll
or
make
this
the perfect
group of men
sole
wasn't gonna
survivor,
hunt him down? Did you
returning with the
think he was
authorities,
Lord
the
Croft?
cameras, and an appropriately convincing expression of sorrow.
But Whitman's a snake. Sam is the goat. Let's pull up Sam's. If we could find Sam. Shit, I think we listened to this most in the videos. Diaries of a Madman was Matthias. I did not know that until you get to like Obsession. Oh my, yeah. That one was crazy. I didn't know that one. But I haven't listened to these. I don't think I will, low-key. Or I'm low-key. I don't know. I'm just excited to get to the next game. But maybe we'll listen to it. Please. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I'm back. Several rips later. Laura's journals. Oh my god, this last one, the one I was missing, Chef's Kiss. I mean, yeah. I really discovered a lot throughout this game. I'm acting like I don't know the other ones. I'm like, I'm confused, but actually I think I remember this one.
Every new brother is a son.
Yeah, this was one of Matthias's right-hand men. And it's interesting to see the come up of Matthias and how it's basically just like him and like 10 dudes. And then throughout the gathering, they purposefully gather like stupid people and they kill off the intelligent ones to like bolster this group of basically just henchmen who will follow orders. And this dude is like, yeah, half of the smart ones, we shut our mouths and we just follow orders because, you know, we're just trying to survive on this island. You know, Matthias said something interesting. On this island, it's survival. I really wonder what a lot of people would do if they weren't put in Laura's position and they didn't land with Himiko and you're just stranded on this island that you could just never leave forever. And it looks like half the locals are batshit insane. We were attacked by cannibals. I don't think those guys were part of Matthias's group at all. They're breeding some type of like fucking sewer people in the where are they? The geothermal caves. So, you know, it's very interesting. I'm glad, you know, I played the Batman games recently. I played what's another game series I played? replaying, I played these games as a child mostly, and I didn't understand most of what was going on, or if I did, I didn't really give a fuck. It's interesting to come back as an adult and actually be like, oh wow, that's why he's killing people. It's still wrong, I'm still, nothing really changed. I think when I was a child, I was like, oh, Matthias, evil guy. And now I'm like, oh yeah, Matthias, evil guy. But now I'm like, yeah, he was an evil guy, but he was evil because he was crazy, and he was stranded on an island, and he was one of the only people who understood that there's an ancient cosmic, entity basically keeping him prisoner here, and the only way, well, at least the only way he thought, Laura, of course, the GOAT, is like, nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm actually not gonna worship the evil bitch, and cave into her demands and sacrifice people. And we burn her alive, as you should do. Matthias was like, I'm gonna sacrifice people. But you would think after like 30 years, I don't know, like after and even on some of these journals, like after the first few sacrifices, it's like, most of the people are like, all right, bro, we're just doing this for fun at this point. That's why I like in the game when like half of them are like, I don't give a fuck, brother. I'm just here to get out. So yeah, I mean, that was Tomb Raider. I can't wait to go into Rise. I'm excited. I mean, this game was Chef's Kiss. I give it 4 Chef's Kiss out of 5. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would rate it a 7 out of 10, but I don't like to rate games. I would just say this one is definitely still worth playing, and that's saying something in and of itself. Even though I beat it 100%, I would still pick this bitch back up if it had a new game plus. That's saying something. That's saying something. And I just grinded 100%. That's saying something. Not a lot of games can say that. Alright, well, peace.